And comments expressed on the following radio program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Roscoe's Media Center presents the Hip Hop Show in the building.
The way some been down from day one, never been known for mistakes, but was bound to make one. Her name was Nina. See, he was all about the cash flow till she came and had this man pussy whipped to the max, yo. A true dime piece, describing the brown eyes, caramel skin, thick thighs, goes beyond speech. But besides looks, her mind's lost. Known for kicking cats in the curb, leaving their hearts on the sidewalk. Sean was one of them. She said she was loving him, but only fucking him cause he had some funds coming in. He couldn't see it though. She was cheating and he didn't even know. He even bought a crib with the scheme and hope. In the ride, mad jewels, mad clothes, mad shoes. And to show his commitment, he got a name tattoo. I gotta hand it to her. She had her stuff planned out, but watch what happened when the luck ran out. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. You up now, but you'll get yours somehow, someday, in some way, shape, or form. Revenge is coming, no way to escape the storm. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. You up now, but you'll get yours somehow, someday, in some way, shape, or form. Revenge is coming, no way to escape the storm. Time passes. Sean is thinking about wedding rings, but he knows the signs of cheating and doesn't want to believe them. He disregards them, goes out for diamond ring shopping. Now the big question is, when is he gonna pop it? Waiting for the right time. Meanwhile, Nina's the same hoe, like a snare drum, but bang way more. For Sean, up to this point, shit's going well. So one day, his homeboy hit him on his cell like...
What's up, everybody? We're back in the Hip Hop Show. This is the Invasion Part 1, and I am your host, Laron Pierce. Wait a minute. Let me get a 5-second moment. 5 seconds. I forgot to tell y'all that I got a team now. So let me introduce you my team.
You already know Sean, Auguste, the boy, pen and praying. Go get it.
What's up, everybody? Dhane Diesil in the building. Plains and Palm Trees. Shout out, everybody. Thanks for being here.
And I'm Rachar, 90302. 90302 photography, that is.
And I am your host, Laron Pierce. So we are the hosts, and we all got different titles and all that. We are the Hip Hop Squad. Now today we got a special guest in the building. 2 of them, actually. Part of a show that they on air 8:30 to 10:30. No, I'm sorry, 8:30 to 9:30 on Wednesday nights. I guess it goes something like this.
Independent. Unsigned artists.
Entrepreneurs.
Real people.
This your boy, BMikeRob.
This your girl, Desi.
Stay Ready Radio.
Every Wednesday night, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. RMCOnAir.com.
Tune in. If you stay ready, you never have to get.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Desi Dez and BMikeRob from Stay Ready Radio.
Yo, what up?
How you guys doing tonight?
Welcome.
We good. Actually, that was kind of exciting to hear that intro. Just, that was kind of nice.
I think this was the proper time to do a proper interview, like the introduction and all that. So let's go ahead and get right to the interview.
Let's do it.
Okay, so last Saturday, even though me and the Hip Hop Squad had a meeting with talking about the show, we'll have you guys on, and another guest who's not here. So you guys had a performance last Saturday night.
Yes. We had
tell me how that was.
Well, actually, I was a host for. I do a lot of hosting around a lot of these shows out here in the LA area, and we had a show with Diggy Simmons, Trevor Jackson, and Jacob Lattimore, and it was definitely turned up, you know. Unfortunately, Diggy didn't perform, but you know, it's just one of those things that was out of our control.
What was the reasoning behind that?
BMikeRob control.
Yeah, I gotta talk about that.
What's that?
What was the reasoning behind him not being there?
I honestly say, you know, I keeps it real. I always keeps it 100, no matter what. It was due to the fact of some promotional. You know, the promoter.
Okay.
I can dig that.
And you know, and sometimes, sometimes
the middleman.
It depletes what you're trying to do. But I mean, all in all, it was a great show.
Good.
Jacob, Trevor killed it, as well as my artist Jazz.
She was hot.
She was hot, and as well as all the pre-show artists, Phoenix Rose, Megan Good's group, so they all killed it. So I mean, it was a great event all in all. I mean, that was just one unfortunate thing that happened, which was pretty big, you know, after getting off the phone with his management and stuff like that. You know, I mean, like they said, it's, you know, it's nothing against us as a unit, but at the same time, you know, it's pretty much just show me who you hang with, I'll show you who you are sometimes. So you got to kind of separate yourself from certain people.
And that goes to show the promoters too. I mean, promoters out there can be very janky. So you have to make sure. But even then, even with the contract, it was still breached. So, you know, that's something unfortunate. But as far as the other artists were concerned, they had great exposure. Jazz, she was an amazing performer, and that she showed that a performer needs to have choreographers and all that good stuff. I mean, she was engaging with the public, and that's what, as an artist, a young artist.
Everything's a package.
What was her name?
Jazz.
Yeah,
Could you guys elaborate a little bit more about Jazz?
Jazz is I pretty much, I was watching her about since she was about 15. And one thing about me as a talent scout, I normally I usually check out an artist and I kind of, you know, see exactly what their movement is. You know, see how hard they're going. You know, me at 46 years old, I go super hard on social networks. And if I'm doing it, I shouldn't be. They should do more than I'm doing. You know what I mean? So, but she was out there. She was in a group before. I told her to go solo, because at the end of the day, you definitely don't want to set an artist up for failure. And you know, when you see their growth, and then their other, you know, members and stuff like that weren't growing with her. So she ended up going solo. I kept watching her, and then I ended up coming together with her, and she stepped to me and said, you know, they wanted me to manage her, and
it's time to take
and then I said, let's go ahead and give it a trial and let's see what's going on. You know, I mean, because I have numerous artists that I've developed. You know, Razan, I have an artist named Razan. She pretty much blew up and, you know, was doing her thing, and we turned down a couple of deals, you know, because of the fact that 360 is just not going to happen for you.
That's modern day slavery right there.
Exactly.
Unless you know how to work it,
Yeah, so I mean, you know, yeah, exactly. And then I also got an artist named Stefan. He's out of Dallas, you know, so he'll be here. He'll be on the Stay Ready radio show tomorrow.
Okay, now I have two questions for you.
Yes,
one, being that you're a veteran, you did disclose your age. Is your ear directly to the street as far as scouting, or do you have foot soldiers that come and just convey to you what's hot, and then you?
The main thing, what I do is I've always learned in this industry that, you know, it takes a team to do everything. You know, it's French with me, it's we, you know. And me being my age, I allow my team to go out, but I also go out as well. And we pop up on a lot of people, and we come together once a month, take everybody's music that's been given to us, and we kind of check it out and listen. And that's why I think Stay Ready Radio, as well as the hip hop show, these are great platforms for a lot of the, you know, independent artists to get out there and to be able to be seen and heard.
Okay. Get the word out.
Now, since, I mean, obviously everywhere there's a lot of artists that are on the come up or aspiring to get to a certain plateau, what do you specifically look for in an artist that will lead you to work with them or see a future in working?
The main thing, I get that question a lot too.
Criteria,
and I say it all the time. It's a great question. I look for their drive, and I also, not only do their drive make them who they are, it's pretty much if they have a stage performance, or if they really believe in their music, because I can tell if they really believe in their music. You know, I call it the 3 B's. You either want to be somebody, or you want to be like somebody, or you want to be about somebody. And so that's one thing that I always go in, and it's kind of like it's pretty easy once you've been doing it so much. It becomes second nature. You know, because of the fact that an artist will tell you who he is and who they are, if they fake or they not. You know, I mean, and you'll see that. You'll see that, and I'll ask an artist, what's an EPK?
Actually, yeah.
Nine times out of 10, they don't know.
They're not gonna know.
What's
They don't know.
You know, and
what
one
I
thing
mean?
that I've learned from BMikeRob, just dealing with him and working with him, which is such a blessing, is the fact that you have to be your own fan. You have to be your own fan. You got to push yourself. You cannot have your team push you, and you're not pushing yourself. You have to be up there, passing CDs, doing what you have to do, the footwork to get yourself out there.
Exactly.
Don't think the team is going to push you. It's not going to happen like that.
And don't stay in, and don't. I mean, you can build up your backyard, but don't stay in your backyard.
Exactly.
Because what happens is that you get complacent, and you become irrelevant instead of relevant. You know, so you definitely want to, look into that. That's what pretty much I look into artists is more so is their drive, and their ambition of who they really want to be.
Right.
You know?
Okay, and now how involved are you guys within the creative process? Are you hands-on, or do you pretty much fall back and just let the artists be themselves?
Is it a you guys with the management as well? Are you on it too, Desi?
Desi is part of the team.
I'm part of the team. I'm part of the team. I'm the man. I wear many hats.
She wears many hats.
You'll see me there. You'll see me there.
It's pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty much. I have a team, and I was just telling a young lady that in order for anything to happen, to become a reality, you have to create a team that shares your vision.
Got you.
If they don't share your vision, then it's just not going to work. And it's okay to know that everybody in this industry has an agenda. Mm-hmm. You have to have an agenda. If you don't have an agenda, then you don't want to excel in your career. So, I mean, I've opened many studios. So I get a lot of the engineers, they said, I'm going to open my own studio. And people used to get mad at me, like, Mike, why are you teaching these guys about this stuff? And then they go open their own studios and they're taking your customers. And I tell them, I want them to be successful because they become a resource for me.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, the minute you start feeling like somebody's going to take something from you is the minute you get complacent and you slow down because you're worried about what they're doing instead of continuing what you're doing. So when it comes to our team, when it comes to our team, Des is part of the team. I have A&Rs, I have producers, the whole works, videographers. It's a unit. It's a unit. So at the end of the day, I mean, me being the executive talent scout for BET, it makes it a lot easier because we can create platforms, for a lot of the artists. We get them ready and we put them on stages, and I do a lot of shows.
Yeah,
so that's the main thing, and I have shows for everybody, So that's the main thing. So that's how it is,
And that's why we brought it over here to the radio show because we needed something out there. There's nothing.
This was another that I wanted to find a pieces to the puzzle. You know what I mean? To start helping artists get their stuff played on radios and bringing them in to online radio stations where they can be seen as well as where they can be heard and they can develop. So when they go to other radio stations.
Right. That's why we say edited versions. We say no cussing, none of that stuff. We're trying to get you ready for the syndicated radio shows.
That's all that is. I mean, because we don't just let's keep this 100 right now. I want to look this in the camera just so y'all understand. It's okay to cuss and do all that stuff. I don't mind that. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to get on radio or TV, you definitely have to edit your stuff. Have another word. Don't use them as filler words. Just know that because your checks won't come in. Mm-hmm. Trust and believe that.
I got a question for you guys.
Most definitely.
I haven't had an opportunity to have, in a sense, be veterans in the game. What would you say are some of the biggest changes that you've seen thus far in the industry from back then to now?
Ooh, well, we're kind of in two different age groups, brackets. We're still up there, you know.
I guess.
I know what I've seen, but go ahead. I was gonna let
ladies first. Ladies first. Go ahead, Des.
I mean, I've seen a lot of as far as when I was growing. I mean, I'm what 30. I'm gonna disclose my age right now. I'm in my 30s, and growing up, I saw the boy groups bands. The Drew Hills, the R&B classics and stuff. Nowadays, the music, it seems like everybody's just dropping one single and that's it. They're not dropping real albums, real solidified, like real solid albums. So that's something that I've seen changed a lot, and the animatronic voice and the all the extras added, auto tunes, I mean, listening to Barry White, and stuff like that. It's just changed. Music has changed as far as the R&B aspect of what I've seen growing up.
And I what the difference and the change that I've seen is the budgets.
The money.
Right to the money.
Ooh, the money.
Who got richer? Who got poorer?
Yeah, there's no budgets for, and it's screwed up. It really screwed up the industry because there's no more budgets for development. You know, so artists have to pretty much get out there and fend for themselves, and take their music and everything that they've done from their videos and everything else, and they have to bring a package to the label.
Right.
And the label pretty much turn around and give you a 360 deal, which means that we own everything that you've created. We own everything that you created, and all you can do is use our name.
Wow.
Yeah, you get no royalties or anything like that, because what they're going to do is they're going to take that music, and whoever produced that music, they're just going to reproduce it so that they own it. And that's just what it is. I mean, it's just a business. You know, I mean, why would you? I mean, in their eyes, why would we bring somebody in here to bring another producer in here to make money when we got our own producers that we pay every day?
Right.
Why don't we just have them recreate
salary?
And and then we own it. You know, so.
No question.
I love this, man. I love all these questions because this is what I do. This is what I do for a living.
It wasn't until about recently, and when I say recently, I mean like 4 or 5 years ago, to where hearing the term 360 deal has become prevalent. So from your guys' perspective, when did the climate change, and when did the 360 deal become more
of a deal, right? A signing deal. Probably about close to about 4 or 5 years ago. It changed because of the fact that the budgets were like the advertisement or the marketing budgets started to drop, and a lot of the independent artists started coming out, and a lot of that came from the Bay Area.
Okay.
It migrated from the Bay Area, and the Bay Area, because Bay Area, if you notice, they have no labels out there. There's no like major labels, companies out there, like major buildings like Capitol or Warner Brothers, and you know what I mean? Because of the fact that the Bay Area is usually was really made out of independent, selling out the trunk.
Selling it,
yeah.
So
Exactly.
it's like the mecca of
that grind and hustle together. You know what I mean?
Do you guys feel that the advancement in technology, as far as the internet and just artists being able to have more access to doing it themselves, do you feel like that killed the budgets as far as the labels?
Yes, most definitely.
Yes.
And the
artists started losing money, a lot of money.
The last time the internet went down was in 86, 87. That was the first and last time it ever went down. So when they made that pretty much secure, it pretty much opened a lot of doors for independent artists, because now everything is at the touch of your finger. You can, everything is right there.
I think that's why the industry is so saturated today, because any Tom and Joe think they can turn the camera on and hop in the booth and
and honestly they actually
hop
can
on your iPhone.
but they can't do it
but
good,
it's not
though.
quality.
Right.
It's not quality, and it's it's like I'd rather have quality over quantity any day. And it's a lot of the artists. That's why these kind of shows are so good for them, because we're giving them knowledge, helping them understand because a lot of them don't really know. They just know what they see.
Exactly.
Out there. So they pretty much, and it's not that you're stupid or you're illiterate or nothing like that. It's just the fact that you just don't know. So I don't know everything. I'm just the type of person I always want to get back to the independent artists and teach them the game to run their own business so they can become an entrepreneur and they can become a leader in life and they can help others out. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. So it's not this. This is not all textbook. Right. It's just getting around the people that understands it. And I said it before, show me who you hang with, I'll show you who you are. Because majority of the people that's telling you that you hot and you're gonna make it are the ones that are pretty much your friends, the ones that ain't gonna buy your CD when it come out. Exactly. They're gonna tell you to burn it.
Say that again.
I got it burned.
The people that's telling you that you hot are not gonna buy your CDs.
Right.
Because when if you were that hot, trust me, they would make sure that you get your numbers up.
Right.
Because people lie, numbers don't. Remember that.
Right.
And you have to be able to take criticism too.
And you got to be able to take constructive criticism, because again, that's the only way you're gonna learn in this industry. You gotta fall.
I had to say that one again too.
Yeah,
some artists get real offensive with their art, and I don't blame them. But then again, how do you expect to grow if you can't accept criticism?
Now, do you guys find that the artists that you encounter, do they more so come in humble or?
No, we get a lot. We get a lot of artists that feel like they already there and they already made it, and I mean, Laron, no.
Yeah, we haven't got the order of M&Ms yet, or the green M&Ms, but
we pretty much start them so that we pretty much have our show is pretty much based on independent artists that have a movement, so that it'll gear to the people that don't have a movement, to show that they can go look at this artist and see that they have an EPK, they have a music video, they have their music that's mastered, they have their music that's mixed.
The fundamentals.
Yeah, exactly. So it'll show. So we want to give them. We have to give them some type. We have to give them some type of food for thought that we want them to feel like, okay, how do I get on that show? Because ever since we started, with all the sponsors we got,
phone lines been blowing up.
It's been crazy. We have you guys know, you guys got Turn Up or Turn Down, right? We got Pump It or Dump It. We got we also have it's called the comedian, the thing. We have a comedian that come in and he got
Strictly
5 minutes.
Jokes. We got Strictly Jokes.
It's called Straight Jokes. Okay. He got 5 minutes and everybody gonna say funny or not. You know what I mean? So
they better come with it, or if they better make me laugh, or it's gonna be like.
So we're opening up doors. We also got we got the
entertainment
the
gossip. When we got entertainment gossip with Desi Des, gotta talk about all that good stuff. I gotta have the entertainment for my people. Gotta have it.
How long have you guys been running the show?
Actually, we only been going for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
This is our third week here. You know what I mean? We met on air of one of these shows, and it was like the chemistry was there.
And that's what I'm saying. You got to share visions with each other. Like me and Mike, we shared the same vision, which is why when we got on the show, we were like, wow, this is gonna go somewhere else. We want to do it for others, for the people.
We want to take it to the next level and make it so that that we can, because we're gonna have a Stay Ready Radio, like literally a show, show like with all artists and everything. You know what I mean? So
and what time is the radio show?
We're 9:30 to 10:30. 10:30. Wait, no, I'm sorry, 8:30 to 9:30.
Oh, look.
8:30 to 9:30. 12:30. How about that?
What days?
Every Wednesday night from 8:30 to 9:30.
Wednesday for the West Coast.
All you have to do is just go to StayReadyRadio.com and it'll link you right up to our website or our streaming live.
We got a lot of stuff, and we're like right now we're out there tweeting, because people can go to our site, StayReadyRadio.com, and they can hit the RMC button and they can see your show right now.
Right, yeah, we got to do that.
So it's
so
right now they can go
live.
They're watching you live. So everybody that goes to our website right now, they can click the button and they see your show. You know what I mean? So so that's what it is. So we making sure everybody get their hits.
It's an honor to have you guys.
And it's all about the marketing. We were talking about marketing, and we talked about this last year, and it was so crazy because he hit me up randomly, maybe like 2 weeks after we talked, and he was like, "You ready?" I'm like, ready for what? I'm like, you serious? He was like, yeah, you ready? Let's go. I'm like, wow. Like, all right, let's go. Let's go. And that's why you stay ready.
So we're pretty much we're rolling, and there's a lot more stuff that we got coming up. We got the freestyle flow.
Right.
We got,
that's gonna be
we
high.
got the Pump It or Dump It. We got the straight
Strictly jokes.
No, straight jokes. It's straight jokes. We got straight jokes. See, all this stuff, these are ideas that we just pitch to each other, and if you go on the site, you'll see it up right now. So it's like
we're trying to open up avenues for everybody, not just artists, not even just hip hop and R&B. If there's artists that want to submit a Spanish or anything, managers, producers, choreographers, anything, just to get you out there. It's just one more platform to get you out there.
That's what it is.
Sounds good to me.
Man, I've been quiet all day, but I got a question for y'all. So, what is Stay Ready Radio like? What does it mean? Like, how did the show start?
Evolve.
Basically.
It's pretty much I've always told artists, and it goes back in the days. We get into bed with our tennis shoes on. We stay ready, so we never have to get ready.
Right.
So it's pretty much Stay Ready Radio was pretty much, it came about the fact that every artist don't really understand that if they don't stay ready, that when that opportunity comes, they won't be ready for it. So you know, so
stay ready.
Stay ready.
Stay
for
ready.
it.
Basically, you gotta go. You gotta go hard. You gotta be hungry.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, cause y'all know. I mean, y'all know. It's like we was just talking about how people are talking about you hot. I call that the jailhouse lawyer. Jailhouse lawyer, they'll tell you in the holding cell. They'll tell you, oh, what you do? Oh man, you getting out tomorrow. And then you go to court and you got life. You like, you told me I was getting out tomorrow. Nah, bruh, I thought.
Right.
That don't mean, you know what I mean?
I always think.
Right.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about networking. It's all about giving that knowledge and you know, take it to the next level. And it's whatever you do with that knowledge is up to you. You know.
Right.
So
We
people
can
keep
only
telling
give
me
it.
this game is to be sold, not told. Well, to me, it's to be told, not
Just
sold.
the exact opposite.
Everything ain't gotta be. Yeah.
Got to put that work in though.
Yeah, you definitely got to put the work in. 'Cause
Yes.
It's on you. So yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and go into a break. We'll be right back.
I know roses are red. Don't buy me no violets. This one for my grind. The one that put the time in it. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Don't you ever cry for me. You could buy me flowers then and throw them on my grave. Hold up.
Till then, I'ma smile when I clock in. And I'ma work hard without looking forward to my 15. But on my lunch break, a nigga gotta get back. Spray the cube on me right before I walk in. So they don't smell me if you smell me, then you're too close. And I got FOMO, I was in this bitch, so I could do whatever I want to. Cause I moonlight in this music. That's why I picked this early shift. Cause the sun's still out when I dip. Either it's 6 to 2, 9 to 5, 2 to 10, overnight. Either way, you getting money, ass nigga. Even if it do go to the bills and the gas, nigga spent the last change in my car on the switcher. Only real niggas would know that feeling. Only take one day, that's when everything switches. Still walking everywhere like we own that building. When they ask me where I'm at, tell them I'm working.
I know roses are red. Don't buy me no violets. This one for my grind. The one that put the time in it. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Don't you ever cry for me. You could buy me flowers then and throw them on my grave. Hold up. Hold up. This was for my grind. Hold up. For my grind. This was for my grind. Hold up.
This was for the grind all the time, trying to get my weight up, weight up, weight up, weight up, weight up. This was for the grind all the time, trying to get my weight up, weight up, weight up, weight up. This one's for my mama, my day ones, we still tight, stay focused up on them commas. Them ghetto kids getting hella rich, I mean all they want is them dollars. Everything else is irrelevant. We get what we wanted, we settle in. And we gon' need more than the settlement. I'ma need my name in gold. My pockets on swole. And everybody y'all know I stuck to the code. Boy, this grind ain't no joke, but this grind gave me hope. Watch me shine, watch me grow. Roll one up, watch me smoke. Hold up.
Roses are red. Don't buy me no violets. This one for my grind. The one that put the time in it. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Don't you ever cry for me. You could buy me flowers then and throw them on my grave. Hold up. Hold up. This was for my grind. Hold up.
Oh, it's perfect. I like that.
From my grind. This was for my grind.
We in the land of a working man. Get that 40 hours how you can. Sign up for that OT if they allow it. And work your finger to the bone just to keep them smiling. Before I take my dirt nap, let me take this earth flat. 25 million miles, run it till my legs give out. And when they give out, I see footprints in the cement. They throw roses at my feet, prepare the entrance of a king. Prepare the table for this feast. Once we never used to eat. When we did, we had to sneak, cause my little cousin wanna be. There's no benefit in selfishness. You get shit when you share it, shit. I get it, you get it. You get it, I get it.
I know that
roses are red.
Don't buy me no violets. This one for my grind. The one that put the time in it. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Don't you ever cry for me. You could buy me flowers then and throw them on my grave. Hold up. Hold up. This was for my grind. Hold up. For my grind. This was for my grind. Hold up.
True desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to you, sent beforehand to indicate that it's yours already. that it, that desire for good, is God's proof to you, sent already to indicate that it's yours. You already have it. Claim it. Understand this. Understand this also. Between goals and achievement are discipline and consistency.
Yeah. All the motherfuckers is tripping right now. Pierce. Judge, jury, executioner in the building.
Jello
Check it out.
Beats, holla at me.
Part 2, I'm kicking with Scotty dripping. Yeah. Destroy everything, that's the fucking mission. Slap a tampon lyricist, that's my decision. Kill everybody, shit, I have your chick missing. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you say or what you do. So get the fuck out the booth, cause I'm the truth and everyone knows it too. LP know the rap games will get fooled. Hold on a minute, so y'all thought it was over? I'm just warming up while you suckers act like posers. Fuck calling rappers, I execute them all you hip-hop fans, let me warn y'all. This game is screwed by these famous wannabes. Turn your back on your friends, that turns to enemies. All this party rapping nonsense is played out. Talking about hoes and casual, get a sucker laid out. It's been a long time coming. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. But this is the prelude to execution, motherfuckers.
I drop ill at the rock, chill in the top villain. I'ma kill it off for the stock, feel it. I drop brilliant, so stop stealing my flow. You niggas not willing, walking like a mile in my shoes. It never stop, get it? Not a bigot, they not a friend, and I'm not offended. Lot of writtens under my belt without a wallet in it. Gotta fit them under like 6 feet for the proper visit. Go deep in them pockets without a pot to piss in. I'm with the homie JJE and I stay weeded, but I stay focused. Ovation standing, I stay seated. Take heed, nigga, IG and I ain't tweeting. I ain't leaving until I get it, you can't beat it. Not conceited, I drop heat, let them buy the remix. Not competed, speaking my mind, my nigga, why delete it? Not defeated, they talking slick shit and I believe it. Target on your back when you in the front and they all seen it. In living color, I live in color, I'm not Keenan. Wayne's brother, I bang mothers for not cleaning. Slang slick and insane, sick and hip-hop needed. Aim straight for the top until we all in. Yep.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. But this is the prelude to execution, motherfuckers. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. But this is the prelude to execution, motherfuckers.
All right. We're back in the Hip Hop Show. We are here with the Hip Hop Squad and Stay Ready Radio Zone. Big Mike and Desi Des in the building. So what's up, everybody? So
What up?
Oops.
He took it back.
Don't want to repeat that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get to the news. So Dane, I heard you want to talk about Lil Wayne. That's coming out, like mixtape or something. What was it about?
No, I mean, Weezy got a new project coming out, but how I noticed about it was when I was checking out the news earlier. Charlotte made a guy, I believe, he was talking about how Lil Wayne was carrying Cash Money all these years.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty interesting. I didn't get a chance to watch the full interview yet, but yeah, your boy Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely killed the game over these years.
Hold that. We got a caller on the line, so hold on. Caller, you on the air with the Hip Hop Show with the Hip Hop Squad. And Stay Ready Radio. So what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, it's our Jizzle. I'm calling from Los Angeles, California.
Oh, Jizzle Westbred in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I was just calling in and show some love to the Hip Hop Show. You feel me?
Yeah, I understand, man. So how you like the invasion of the show?
Like, what do you mean? Like, I just literally tuned in. Like,
you
saw
just
your
tuned
Instagram
in?
post.
You messed up the flow, but it's all good. Just keep on tuning in. So you got any questions for us or like for the Stay Ready Radio, the co-host, or my squad?
I got some questions for you, Laron.
Oh, for me? Okay.
Yep. Well, really, for your whole show, what do y'all have planned for the rest of 2015?
Just keep moving.
For y'all show-wise.
Well,
I can answer that for you.
I'm going to let Sean August answer that first.
What's your name, caller?
Jizzle West Bread.
Our Jizzle. Oh, we did we play your song last week?
We heard some of his stuff last week.
Yeah,
Name
it was out here. Yeah, you actually did play.
We played your track last week, man.
Oh yeah, you listened to
Yeah,
love.
that thing was nice right there. We played it. I think it was closer to the end of the show. But to address your question, 15 is a year of permanent decisions, man. Yeah. So this year we actually met all night. When was that? Saturday? Yeah, we met all night Saturday, pretty much cementing all the surprises that we have, just letting the cat out the bag. We working on something where we can get these artists in these interviews like yourself, Mr. Westbread. So when you come up here and do an interview, you gotta bring your show tape as well. We got a little performance segment we gonna bust out for you, have you do your thing. So that's one little cat I can let out the bag. But other than that, everything else is pretty much in between the squad for right now and week to week. I promise you, every announcement will be leaked, every one. But we may even have to have you up here, man, do your thing and drop your track one more time.
Don't forget to bring them bars, baby.
Love to the hip-hop
Let me ask you a question before you go, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Patriots or Seahawks, man?
Hey, what'd you say?
Patriots or Seahawks?
I can't hear you. Breaking up. I'm sorry.
Patriots or Seahawks?
I think he heard me.
Nah, for real. All I hear is Seahawks.
All you hear is Patriots?
He said all you hear is Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, you got that Metro PCS. Hey, we gonna get at you, Wes, Brad. See you in the Super Bowl, buddy.
Okay, for sure. I got y'all.
Yeah, Jizzle, we're gonna be back. We're gonna get you back on the show in the next month or so, man, with another special guest with you and your mom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. We can most definitely talk about that. Just hit us up on our line. You got it, LP. Much love to everybody in the studio.
Before you go, let them know what. I'm sorry. Let them know that you got a show called The Prince of LA Show on Thursday nights. Just let them know.
Oh, yep. I got a show called The Prince of LA Show every Thursday night from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. You guys can tune in. Same number, same website, everything.
Same everything. Family.
You know, you can follow us at The Prince of LA Show on Instagram, all that. You feel me?
All right, Jizzle. Thank you for calling in, man.
Oh, yeah. No problem, man. All right. Peace out.
All right. Peace, bro. Yeah, our Jizzle Westbread is a host for his show with his mom, A-Game. The Prince of LA Show on Thursday. Is that
our Jizzle?
Our Jizzle Westbread, he's like 14 years old.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was a
14 him on a couple shows.
He's
crazy.
He's nice.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, okay, I remember it now.
Yeah, I put him on a couple shows.
Yeah, bring that heat, baby.
Before we had the hip hop squad, changed everything. They were on. The Prince of LA were guests twice. Like when I started this show by myself, back to back actually. So now we're gonna bring them on next month, around the 3rd or 4th week. It depends on the schedule with the squad. You know what I'm saying? With the squad, you know what I'm saying?
In the building.
Let's get to the news. Let's get back to the news. So Nicki Minaj addressed Metta World Peace's name change. Anybody wanna?
What did he recently change his name to?
I Love Pandas or something.
His
new name is
like
I Love Pandas, but he's in like China. I think
that makes sense.
National animal or something.
That makes sense.
So that's what he changed his name into.
Let me read this real quick.
I Love Pandas. Okay.
This is what Nicki Minaj says. I thought it was hilarious. It was very shocking, and I love that you have such a great sense of humor, Nicki Minaj says to Metta World Peace regarding his brief name change. Only a few weeks after Metta World Peace changed his name for just 2 days to Metta Minaj.
Metta Minaj?
No, so that was one of his names, Metta Minaj?
That's what I read.
I think he was trying to put his bid in. That's what he was doing.
Metta Minaj, huh?
That is hilarious, but the former NBA player.
Hey, that's just like that Dennis Rodman stuff, you know. At the end of the day, you gotta stay relevant, right?
Somehow, some way.
For a long time.
Even if it means going to North Korea.
Yeah.
Or the Lakers.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and read the rest of it. So, the former NBA player spoke with the Young Money artist during an exclusive interview for his own website, MettaWarPeace.com. Nicki Minaj complimented Metta on his sense of humor while discussing the name change, which came just days after the release of Minaj's The Pink Print cut, Treating Them Girls, where the rapper name-dropped the former New York Knicks player. Anybody want to?
I'm done.
Comment that?
Yeah, I have no comment.
Yeah,
I have no comment about that one either.
I mean, I was over it when he first changed his first name to
Yeah.
Meta
Ron
World
Ortez
Peace.
to Meta World Peace.
I was done then. But I mean, hey.
I mean, I don't agree with the actual names, but I do get the vision. I mean, he's keeping himself relevant. We are talking about it, and he hasn't played in the league in about 2 years. So I mean,
Yeah.
And he socked a fan in the middle of the face, in the middle
That
of
was
the
like
game.
years ago. That was very disrespectful, man.
So hence the first name
Because he was
change.
the Indiana Pacers when he did that. I was like, what were you thinking, bro?
Go LeBron, by
He was
the
trying to reinvent himself. That's what that was, because of the fact that he after Dennis Rodman was gone from the league, it was like he was that next one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do one of those every few years.
Bless you.
You got to remember, this is the guy that used to take shots of Hennessy at halftime of the game. So
I forgot about that. You're right.
Oh wait.
You're right about that
Yeah,
one.
that's right.
Only the Lakers would allow that. Is that?
he was a bull. He was a bull when that was going.
Shout out to him.
He was on Mike's squad. I don't know.
All right, so now we're going to go to the announcements. So the announcement is for the Hip Hop Show. We got officially a Twitter called Only Hip Hop Show. So follow us on Twitter, Only Hip Hop Show.
Squad.
Follow Stay Ready Radio, and follow Dhane Diesil. Follow Sean Auguste. And then I don't even know if Rachar has a Twitter, but I got a Twitter. So follow me at Laron Pierce.
He only tweets you if you're a woman, though. That's Rachar problem. He will not hit you back.
Yeah, so now we're going to do an announcement. So if the team can elaborate about the announcements that they have this coming week or so. You guys want to?
And how are we looking on our female hosts? Speaking of me and women.
It's all women with this dude.
I mean,
that's something that was on the agenda in the meeting, though, man. Dhane Diesil was the one that suggested that we needed a little bit more estrogen to balance out the 4-man weave we got going on here.
Fortitude we got up in here.
That's all sewn up.
Any women out there that's got that radio experience, or they can talk to people, you guys make sure you guys hit the Only Hip Hop Show.
Give us a reference, Desi Des.
Man, it's a couple of out there that, you know, that.
What's your ethnic background, by the way, Desi Des?
Oh my God, take a guess.
I don't know.
She don't look dirty.
Dominican? You seem like
we just actually talk about that in the
either
studio.
Dominican or Boricua.
Okay, yeah, 1%. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's Salvadorian and Mexican.
I knew it was something along the lines of that.
Sounds tasty.
Either way.
Well, thank you.
You're gorgeous, Desi Des.
Thank you, love. Appreciate it. But I definitely let's see what's going on with some girls out there. I mean, it's like this. Just like if you have great personality and you can talk to artists, you're confident. I mean, hit us up. Hit the Hip Hop Show.
Right. No, the Only Hip Hop Show.
We have to steal Desi
Hip-hop
from you,
show.
man.
They definitely hit us though.
I mean, you have to steal her, man.
Yeah, I don't mind her coming in. She can do what she got. Des is Des. She can do what she wants.
Des wears a lot of hats.
Right,
You feel me?
Des, she do what she want to do.
You guys said you have Pump It or Dump It, right?
Yeah.
How does one artist submit to Pump It and Dump It, or how do you guys?
It's very easy.
Very easy.
We made it. We made it self-explanatory.
Okay.
All they have to do is go to the website, StayReadyRadio.com, click Pump It or Dump It, load up their music,
and
load up their picture. And if they get picked, then their picture will be up on the site as well as Pump It or Dump It, and it'll be on all their social networks. And they'll know that they're the artist of the week.
Okay. Follow-up question.
Yes.
Now, being on the send button spectrum where I'm actually submitting my music, I come to find out that submission can sit there for a while. You know, it may get backed up for a little bit. So is that something that I would have to worry about submitting my music to you guys?
Not at all, because you'll get a response.
Got it.
You'll get a response. Within the 3 days.
Okay.
You get
3 days.
You'll get a response within the 3 days because
Good.
of the fact that we don't want people's music just sitting there, and we
Got
don't want people to be bugging us as well as us bugging them. You know what I mean?
So all them emails.
So we definitely want to,
So the 3-day time span, and give us the site one more time.
It's Stay Ready Radio.
Stay Ready Radio, and 3 days response after you submit your music.
That's
Perfect.
right. You can submit your music as well
Gotcha.
as there's a freestyle flow, and we're gonna have artists can submit their freestyles.
Okay.
That's gonna be hot.
It's got to be a video.
Is
And we
that
put
selfie mode or
whatever
gotcha.
camera you want to
Whatever
do
camera
that.
you want. Okay.
And you upload it, and we'll put it up on the site, and 2 people will battle.
Got it.
And they can, people will either the one with the most likes will stay on. And
that's a traffic starter right there.
Because it's a lot of people that think they can.
That's called the Volato Freestyle Flow.
And who judges that? Who?
Actually, it's the world.
It's the world. Okay, so clicks.
So it's against the world, baby. You know what I mean? The people line numbers don't, right?
Right.
I look at it like this. I don't care if you sit on the computer and clicking it yourself.
Right.
I mean, because at the end of the day, it's you working for it.
Right.
You are your biggest fan.
I mean,
put that work in.
So I mean, that's just that's how it is in this industry. You know, you can't get mad at nobody else because they beat you and they tell you, oh man, he clicked it all himself. Well, you should have clicked it all yourself.
Exactly.
Right. You know what I mean? Don't get mad at somebody else.
Makes sense to me.
So is it the same for the rest of the segments as far as like straight jokes?
Yeah,
we need to go to the site and submit.
Go to the site, and straight jokes is more so because we have the straight jokes. We also gonna have the poetry slam. So a person will come in and it'll like 1 week it'll be comedian, 1 week it'll be poetry. So a poet,
so
he
like
can come in and spit.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
like so. Then what it is people will say we like it or we not. We don't, you know what I mean? And then from there, we want to get all the winners together, and then we want to have our own show with them. You know what I mean?
Sound like Russell over there, man.
We got a whole production going
trying to make
on,
it happen for everybody, man. It's,
It's blessings in that. Absolutely.
God is good.
Absolutely.
If you guys are artists, we want y'all to be a part of it.
Heck
You know what I mean?
Submit the music. I want to hear.
We're
I
trying
want
to
to
be
know.
entrepreneurs somehow, some way, and we're just all trying to get it. And you never know. We can get somebody to come in here and say we want to throw $1 million at your show. Yeah, now everybody a part of it. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So.
Yeah. So, Dane, you got any announcements?
I just wanted to kind of like in that vein, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Hip Hop Success TV. I mean, if you're an entrepreneur or hustler, as you know, Mr. B-Rob was just talking about, that's a nice site. It's kind of like the world star for hip hop for hustlers and entrepreneurs. So go check that out. And
most definitely, especially independent.
Yeah, independent, because you need that mental success. And secondly, going back to our hosts, like definitely young ladies, if you're out there and you definitely want to get out there, hit us up, theonlyhiphopshow@gmail.com. I mean, as well as other things as well. So I mean, we're always looking to be a platform to provide not just artists per se. I mean, like Rob was talking about, if you want to get your publicist game going, and if you want to get your feet wet, in some form of distribution or marketing, anything like that, go ahead and give us a shout out. Hit us up. We're definitely looking forward to growing. As Sean was talking about, permanent decision. So part of that includes, what I'm saying, being giving back. So we definitely looking forward to our growth, but also being able to contribute to the next, because they coming.
Can I piggyback off the giving back? This Friday, if you have any of the microwave burritos, what are those things called?
Oh, I remember those. I lived off those in college.
They come in the pizza ones and all that. But either way, we're getting together and we're trying to get as many burritos as we can. We're going to warm them up and go to Skid Row, spend some time down there this Friday. Just randomly. It's no organization. We're just going to go try and deposit some love into the world somewhere. So
that's what we call value.
Going to quiet some
Friday,
stomach rumblings.
Hit up the hip hop show. We're going to be there. We're going to just make some. We got to do it, man. It's time to stop being selfish.
I was going to ask Sean what was his announcements. He already made one. So
yeah,
now it's my turn.
I don't really have any announcements.
I got 2 announcements. One, I just want to congratulate myself and the Hip Hop Squad. We got 2,490 some views on YouTube right now.
Progressing out here.
Congratulations.
Not only we got views, we got 152 likes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
So we got a post out there.
Even though nobody comment, but I appreciate it. But
they
so,
it's all right.
And the
it's all right.
second announcement, I don't know if you guys were tuning in on my debut show, not my debut show, but on the Prince of LA show, the first show. I mentioned that the Cali Super Everything was going to be here on January 27th. So There it is. It's official. Cali Super Cali Everything will be here next week on January 27th. That's a problem, right?
Whoa.
That is really a problem. So there, we're going to talk about their single. We're going to talk about their clothing line. We're going to talk about everything.
I heard it's a lot of them, too.
Yeah.
Super
A whole bunch of them.
A whole squad.
Entourage.
Squad.
In the building.
Modern day
like,
Wu-Tang type of thing.
It's going to be like a 7 versus 4.
Right.
4 of us, 7 of them. You're looking at a handicap tag team match right there. We might lose to some people, you know what I mean? But at the same time, so yeah, Super Cali Everything will be here
Rachar
next
gonna
week.
go first. He the smallest. No,
I guess.
I can hold my own.
So, let's get back to the interview.
I'll do my best.
So, let me go start up with Big Mike first. So,
Yes.
despite of you guys have, like, I know you guys have a show at the Stay Ready Radio, which is coming tomorrow night,
Stay
8:30
ready.
to 9:30. So,
That's right.
Wednesdays.
11:30 to 12:30 on the East Coast.
yeah, so
Tune in.
what do you actually do? Like, what do you bring to the table? Like, what is your background of, like, your job and stuff like that?
Actually, what I bring to the table is 19 years of experience of business, you know, and leadership.
OG.
Yeah, most definitely.
OG.
Most definitely. So it's and I've never smoked, had a drug or drank in my life.
Oh man,
That's what's up right there.
Yeah.
You know, but I have
like
eaten.
Me, 'cause
I have
don't do
eaten.
none of that
Wait,
either.
Yeah, I don't miss no food. Don't get it twisted.
Never missed a meal.
I've
Never missed
never
a meal.
tasted a drink. Never
tasted
smoked,
a drink?
Never at all.
Oh,
It's just not for you, or it's just something you
Not
never.
that it's just not for me, but I mean, I played football, arena football for like 6
Okay.
years and
Okay,
stuff like
makes
that.
sense
But
now.
Whole nother
but at the same
perception.
time, it was like I could always entertain myself.
Yeah.
In college, they called me, Didi for designated driver. The whole team was like, so it was just one of those things.
the
But I mean,
chosen
it was nothing against anybody else. It was just always, I was always a leader in myself. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
And and that's just what it was. So I mean, but with that being said, I've always kept my mind straight of what I wanted, and I've always, if I said I was going to do it, then I made a way to do it, no matter what. My mother always told me that you broke because you want to be broke. So that opened up my eyes to the fact that if you get people to share your vision, and then money will come. You know, and it ain't about being rich and stuff like that, because
definitely not.
we were all young one day, and we were all saying the same thing. When we saw a car that we liked, we were like, "Ooh, when I get older, I'm getting
That's
that
mine.
car."
Contact.
That's my car right there.
house.
That's my car right there. We all played that game. You know what I mean? So, and us as, Desi is African American too, but us as African Americans,
somewhere.
Light skin, y'all. Don't get it twisted.
us as African Americans, we've all been, pretty much brainwashed to go for more than what we need sometimes.
You own.
You know what I mean?
Dropping
That's
that
just what
game.
So,
Championship game with that.
yeah. So.
Now, Big Mike, you mentioned you had a background in football. What was it about the music scene that made you want to fully dive into that?
Well, pretty much I was a DJ in high school, and I've always, I always loved to be able to get the crowd to do what I wanted them to do.
Right.
And that means that's just like an artist. I always tell artists, try to read the crowd. Read, you know what I mean? So so you can get their energy. And once you get their energy, I tell them to cheat. I call it cheating because of the fact that I would walk around the crowd and say, "Who's in the building?" And they'd be like, "Oh man, so and so from so and so is over there, and 23rd Street is over here." So I would get on the stage. I'll be like, "Where 23rd Street at?" Now they on my side. You know what I mean? So it's like that's one of the
Dropping
things.
jewels.
So I was always into.
Hope y'all got
Like
y'all
I always
pen and
liked
pad.
that. And
Damn.
it wasn't that I was controlling, but it was like I could get the crowd to do what I want them to do. And that was a challenge for me every night that I got on stage or whatever I wanted to do. So I always would love music, but we're brainwashed to always keep a job. Always try to keep our bills paid and stuff like that. So if we tend to put our stuff on the back burner, our dreams.
Right.
We can't protest. We can't go
so
to
we can't. Yeah, so it's
special
like because
services
nobody
for
else.
kids.
It's not money coming in right away.
Right.
So if you got a job, then you're doing it. You got a job. At least you got a check coming in. But again, I just decided I was making $125,000 a year cash. I decided to quit that to go to making $40,000 a year because I believed in this vision. And I've been going since then. So I opened up a spot called UGMX with a team around me, and it stood for Unity Gathers Many Experiences. And from there, it started taking off in the Bay Area. And then I decided one day to get up and say, you know what, I'm gonna move to LA. And I came to LA, and then I became the talent scout for BET for 106 in Park. And we put a lot of people from the West on there. So a lot of people that you saw in 106 Park from the West, that was on Wild Out Wednesdays, I put them on there. And I put groups on there that they used to have like over 100,000 votes. And people would say, how did the West Coast get these votes? Because when BT comes on out in the West Coast, it's already off out there. Mm-hmm. So they were like, how is this happening? That's because I hooked up with some partners from the school tour, and we did school tours, and we did like almost 300 schools in that year. And we told the teachers that we'll bring our groups there to perform if you allow your kids to vote at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Out here, so 3 o'clock was 6 o'clock, and it came on out there.
Chico. And
that's how it happened in BT.
Down, left, right.
You know, I had a partner named Pat Charles. He came at me, and he was like, man, that's hot, man. What can we do? You know, so it worked from there. And I mean,
sounds good, man.
I like your perspective, Big Boy.
I mean, it's just all about having the people around you that want to see you succeed. Because I mean, again, if you go in a room and you're the most popular one in the room, then you're in the wrong room.
Or the smartest one in the room, you're in the wrong room.
That's what it is. So, so I ask artists, like, do you have an ASCAP? Do you have BMI? You know what I mean? Do you even know what an SRC code is?
Right. Now,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What about all that stuff? So these are things that get you paid in the end of the day, you know? So a lot of people don't understand that. And it's just knowledge. And, simple
stuff.
Yeah, so I mean and the IRSRC codes is a code that's in your music. So every time it's played, it automatically gets charted.
Right.
And you get paid off of it. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. You know, it's international standard recording code.
Yeah, I was told.
A lot of people need to understand that. This is the stuff that if you're talking about you doing this, you want to get paid for it, then you need to understand how you can make some money off of it.
Right. The ins and outs.
Yeah, so I was told about that. I was just barely know that today about it.
But you got it though. You know what I mean? So it's what it is that for the ISRC codes, it's like $150 a CD, and normally people usually put one song on a CD. So they figure, man, if I give like 10 songs, now you know what I mean, man, I'm at like 14 racks. I mean 1,400. You know what I mean? So it's like, why do that? If it's $150 a CD, put all the songs on there.
Right.
That's common sense.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
That's what it is. So, but they don't. You know, for some reason they don't think out the box. Mm-hmm. You know, right. Everybody's in their own box, and every label will tell you straight up, if you get signed and you hot in the streets, if you get signed, the first thing they're going to tell you is that we have to strip your YouTube, take all that down. Why do you think they tell you all that?
So they can put their stuff on top of it?
So they can own it. Because if your stuff is up there and it's getting hits, and they put you under their label, and you're getting the hits, you get monetized. Once you get monetized, you start to get paid. Monetization on YouTube is big.
It's huge.
It's huge. I was just reading a lady made $5 million on YouTube for the year 2014 just by opening Disney toys with just her hands.
Right, just looking at them.
Just opening them, because people always want to know what you're going to get before they go buy that toy. So they go to YouTube and say, let's see what she opening up before we go buy that toy.
So she made $5 million?
She made $5 million on monetization. Monetizing means that you'll see when you load up, anytime you load up your videos, it'll say at the bottom, you click, it'll say monetized or not. If the music is not yours and you don't own it, it won't allow you to monetize it. It'll say this video cannot be monetized because it's owned by so and so. You need to get the rights to be able to monetize it. Every click you get up to, like he said, you got 2,300 clicks on you guys' thing. Once you get to like 5,000, then you start making maybe $1, a couple dollars. You know what I mean? But just imagine that when you got millions of hits.
Right.
Plus all those videos.
So that's on your video. So the main thing is to make sure you get monetized. That's why Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Bobby Shmurda and all them they don't care about you remaking their music and putting it on YouTube, because all those hits you get, they get paid for it.
Exactly.
That's why they'll never come after you. So they want you to get all those hits, although it'll make you popular. But at the same time, you're not getting paid off of that.
What is popular?
So, yeah, exactly. What is popular if you're not getting paid for it?
All right, Big Mike, you kind of like talked about the importance of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And you've kind of been dropping some jewels. I mean, I hope people got their pen and pad ready.
They should. If they don't have it, then they'll get it. They'll probably get it once. They'll get one.
I saw documented too.
They'll get one knowledge point on the Grussel Report by BMikeRob every Wednesday. So you getting all of them right now.
Exactly. So it, like, as an artist, it could probably be a little overwhelming. You know, just the stomach and just the thought of like all these things you need to learn. So what are like, I guess, the top 3 things a new artist would need to make sure that they acquire knowledge-wise, you know, while they're moving forward? Because like you said, it's important to be putting that work in.
The first and foremost thing is you need to know who you are as an artist.
Okay.
You got it. That's A.
A.
You know what I mean? You got to know who you are as an artist. You got to know what your demographic is, because if you don't, then you're just gonna be spinning your wheels. 2, you need to ramp up your team. Ramp up a team around yourself. 3, you need to make sure that you build yourself an EPK, which is electronic press kits. You can get those. It's easy. It's so easy. It's so easy that people just don't do it. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
You go to sonicbids.com. That's SONICBIDS.com. It's $12 a month, or it's $75 for the year. And you build yourself a press kit. It'll tell you the percentage of how much you got left to build, like to add your pictures and add your bio and all that stuff. That link you send out to everybody. Everything is in one package. So that link, when I'm on a plane and I say send me an EPK, I hit that EPK, everything will come up of you, of what you have, because you keep uploading,
songs,
you keep updating and stuff like that. All your videos, all your music, all the shows you've done, you know. So this tells us how much experience you have. And what you've been doing, you know, in the industry, so we know how to work with you, or what shows to put you on. So, and from there, you're pretty much, you just find a person that you can get on shows. Get on any show. I don't care what shows you get on. I don't care if it's 3 people there, because
get on.
What happens that a lot of people don't understand. I wish artists would start thinking about this. When you get on stage, instead of letting the crowd determine how your performance is going to be, always have a guy, one of your friends or whoever, with a video camera in the crowd filming you, and you go hard every time, because the video camera does not show the crowd.
It doesn't.
It only shows your performance. So when you send that out, now you got a hot performance. So it's those kind of things. It's the tricks of the trade. You need to understand. It's right.
Down left, right.
I receive that.
Yeah. So that's what it is. So I mean, so don't let the crowd determine who you are as an artist, because you can always get something out of that show if you do it right.
Shouts out Rachar 90302.
That's
So
right.
if y'all need them
Photography
videos,
video out of
302.
go holler at them. 6 Style Studios, go holler at them.
That's right. That's right.
Like, I had a performance in Inglewood, and like the crowd wasn't messing with me, and I was, you know, I tried to let my personality take over, and it worked.
Yeah.
But his advice, anything that I do, he has the camera in front of it.
That's right.
And he told me, he said, don't ever do that. Just keep performing.
That's right.
Because the performance tape would have been cool.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
You didn't do that.
Exactly.
So,
if you ain't got,
it's
I
just
mean, if the
confirmation.
cameraman ain't on the stage,
right,
then you shouldn't let the crowd determine who you are as an artist.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Because if he's on the stage now, he's gonna be filming the crowd.
Secret.
You should never put him on the stage unless it's a big crowd.
Got it.
You know, but other than that, put him in the audience. He's telling you right. I mean, and he's behind the camera, so I mean that's
he knows.
You know what I mean? And we don't know each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's kind of like music. Music is a time machine. When you hear a song, you be like, oh, I remember when we used to blah 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 yada yada. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? All of us have the same situations. We just have them at different times.
Exactly.
But just to piggyback off what you were saying, I also market one of my homegirls. Her name is Red Fox. When she was out and performing on stages, and I remember one time we were doing a center stage performance, and she was sick. She was really, really sick. To the point where she was about to pass out. And she was about to go on stage, and I'm a camera woman because I take and I do her clips and all that. And I'm like, you ready? And she's like, man. She's like, I stay ready. All right. She stays ready, goes on stage and murders it, kills it. You would never have thought that, that she was sick, literally sick. And as soon as she got off that stage and she murdered it, she was like, all right, it's time to go. Like, I'm about to pass out. Yeah, but nobody would have known that because she let her drive and her artistry take over that whole stage and just murdered it. So it don't matter how the crowd is. It doesn't matter anything. You as an artist have to believe in yourself that you will kill it every single time, every single day. There was a performance a while ago with YG, for example. One of my best friends, he's YG's road manager, and this is like in the beginning when he was just coming on. Like he had no fan base. It was probably like 20 people at the club, and I was the first one to get there. And we calling them and we're like, okay. They're like, is it popping? I'm like, man, I don't know if you want to perform. It's like 10 people in the club right now, and it's like 11:30, 12 o'clock. YG's like, I don't care how many people's there. I'ma still perform. He goes, and I was like, look, I bet you in a couple of years, if you stay consistent, this is going to be a sold out auditorium. It's going to be sold out. You're going to be recognized. And bam, like a couple of years later, he's a million. I mean, he's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He's selling out, making movies, all type of stuff. So it just goes to say that you need to just keep going, no matter what. No matter how many people are looking at you, keep going. Keep going.
Hey, real quick, Desi, outside of the EPK, what are some of the other foundational marketing tools that these artists need to start incorporating as they are making this journey into the game?
Social media is big, but I will always say never forget your roots, word of mouth. Do the street work. Street work, get up. Don't think that just by sitting behind a computer and sending these blasts that you're going to get your music out there. You have to be willing to meet people, meet and greet. People need to know who you are, put yourself in different showcases. Get yourself out there and definitely use every social media platform that's out there. We use everything. I mean, we stay up to date. Networking is key. We stay up to date to the new apps. What's coming out, what's going to be hot. From Instagram to what's the next thing coming. Let's put it up, and it's just staying relevant in the scene and staying up to date on technology and the media and marketing.
You guys ever heard of drop cards?
Yeah, yes.
A lot of people don't understand those yet either. Drop cards are like the key thing. I mean, it's a card, and it's just like a business card. And it has a code on the back of it, has your picture on the front of it. You can sign them, give them out as autographs, and all the kids do is punch it in their phones, and then your music comes to your phone, comes to their phone. Oh, automatic. They're called drop cards. They're like $250 for $500. So you just imagine if you could make $1 off each one, you just doubled your money. And everybody again, they're on, because out on Hollywood Boulevard, they're still keeping it, grassroots grinding. They're keeping it out there. They're still doing CDs and stuff like that. But you get a lot of people walk up to you and say, what am I going to do with this? Because I plug my phone up in the car when I get it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's those kind of things. So if you step to a person and say, I got this drop card, you can load it up to your phone right now, check out my music. Just give me a donation. 9 times out of 10, they're going to give you over $1. They ain't going to break out no change. Nobody don't really walk around with no change. So that's just that hustle, you know what I mean?
It's that grustle.
Yeah, that's all
Get up and do.
Grind and hustle.
Speaking of grustle, tell us about where that came from.
Man, I've always grinded and I've always hustled. You know what I mean? It's that whole grustle movement. I mean, that came from a lot of people used to say that back in the days, So, but it's just, I just made it really, really popular because of the fact that I've said it a lot. You know what I mean? So even back then, we were saying it so much. Lil Scrappy started saying it as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's just, and then we just started coming. I just kept it going.
It really fits.
It fits.
Yeah.
Did anybody made a song called Grustle?
Nobody made a song called Grustle. You know what's crazy about that? You brought that up. Is that a lot of these artists, a lot of talent that's out here, and it's crazy. It's because of the fact that it's like all these reality shows, these commercials. They're always looking for jingles. Rappers think that they too cool. A lot of rappers think they too cool to You know what I mean? If you see this right here, if you see this instant replay, make a quick 30-second commercial about that. Put it on Instagram. Send it to them. They think a lot of that stuff is just too easy, but that's how you eat. Commercials, drops, and stuff like that, you eat all day long. That's just like the income tax check. That'll come in the mail and you won't even know it's coming. It's that easy, but a lot of the artists just don't, for some reason, they just don't do it. I said, if I was an artist, man, I would make
you need
so
to
many
coach
commercials.
Me up, Big Mike.
Man, it's that easy. Everybody got a studio.
Big Mike, have you had a record label before or thought about?
I've thought about it, and I'm still trying to we're still getting.
No, you should because you seem like a coach. You have a lot of insight, and you seem like you'll be good as far as.
And it's all about. I was always a good listener.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, and that made me a great. You know what I mean, made me a great leader in different places because I've always listened. And and took other people's stuff and took their knowledge and pretty much brought it to make it so I could fit it to my mold. So
Do you read as well?
I read too, but I don't read that much.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I can touch a touchscreen phone.
Gotcha.
Like a month. If you really do your research on me, you guys will really be shocked because you can go on YouTube and just type in Big Mike Vegas office or anything like that. Just remember that. You'll see we came out with the first touchscreen TVs.
You showed it.
Really? Touchscreen
I just found out
TVs.
that.
Apple pretty much cornered the market and pushed us out. Right. We were the first ones with them. And you guys ever heard of Vonage?
Yeah.
I used to
that was my partner. Before we even became Vonage. We had one of the biggest OC12s, which they got T9s that go to you guys' houses now.
That's crazy.
That give you guys internet.
So we got
it was called VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol.
Yeah, I used to work for Vonage.
Yeah, so that was my partner.
That's crazy.
Before you became Vonage, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I owned like 6 Nextel stores. We had Nextel stores when they were back in the days when they were the Chirps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And,
where you at?
And fire sprinkler protection. We did it all. I did it all. I consider myself an entrepreneur.
Yeah, you are.
But again, it can't happen without a team.
So remember that
word. Nothing can happen without a team.
It's not I. It's a we.
It's we. That's right.
Hey, so is there any sort of specific criteria that you look for when you're searching for a team? Because one of the things that I've had to learn is you go have people that's gonna work on the project with you, and then you go have people that's gonna work in the project with you.
Well, you know what? You know how this is how you map that out. This is how you map it out, and I had to learn this too the hard way, which was a lot of revamping. But look at it like this: the people that's sitting with you at the table today will not be the same people sitting at the table with you next year. And the reason I say that is because, again, everyone has an agenda to move to the next level. So if you come in with that state of mind, you'll learn how to fill out everybody that's around you as a team. It's just like a singing group or a rapping group. Same thing. How many groups? You tell me one group that stayed together and that's still together today. One group.
Salt and Pepper just did a commercial.
I know they came back, but they broke up. The Push It. But you know what I mean? So it's like they all grow, and that's just what it is about business. But if you look at it, it's growing your network. So let them go, do their thing. I tell a lot of people I can go outside right now and throw a rock at a tree, and a rapper will fall out because everybody is doing it. Right. What can you do to separate yourself? And then 2 minutes after that, his producer or his beat maker will fall out.
Mm-hmm. Man.
With the same rock, though.
I keep telling a lot of people, don't jump into getting a manager right away. Get your stuff together so you have a value for yourself. You got to create some kind of a value. If a manager tells you that it puts you on a retainer to pay, you got to pay them every month, then you're getting hustled. Because a manager goes out and finds a job, and he gets paid off the job. Unless he's consulting you, or if he's doing artist development, that's the only time you should be paying anybody, or they're doing some PR work for you. Other than that, you don't do it.
Right.
How about showcases?
Showcases.
Paying for those.
You showcases. What you have to understand about showcases, like Venice Beach that I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do Venice Beach showcase.
I saw
every
that,
year.
by the way.
Yeah.
I put that on my calendar.
And there is a register fee because of the fact that Venice Beach cost me $13,000 to basically get that place to be able to have a showcase. So if I got 50 artists and 50 artists paying $150 to $200, that ain't no $13,000.
Okay.
Believe that. So where do you think that other $8,000 got to come from?
You know, I'd like to cut
Out of my
you guys,
pocket.
You know, I'd like to cut you guys off. We got a caller right now. So
Okay, let's get into the call, man. I mean, we doing
We
a lot.
on-
They getting a lot today.
Yeah, we on the hip hop show.
I hear nothing but silence.
Stay Ready Radio,
Pens
baby.
writing.
We on the hip hop show with the hip hop squad and Stay Ready Radio's co-hosts Big Mike Rob and Desi Des. What's your name? What you calling from?
What's going on? What's going on? It's Miles Gaines.
What's up, Miles Gaines? How you doing, brother?
What's going on? Just calling in to support. You know, they had me call in.
Yeah, man, we're about to go ahead and play your single for the Turn It Up and Turn It Down. You'll be the first one to shout out the single and everything. So
Yeah. It's called The Kid Is Here. First song distributed by Universal Ingrooves, Miles Gaines. Just fuck with it. It's on, you mess with me on Instagram. It's Instagram at Miles Gaines. It'll be in there also if you want to, check it out. So yeah, run it.
all right, so before you go, before we gonna play that, do you have anything to say with Stay Ready Radio or with the Hip Hop Squad or even myself?
Yeah, man, I love the movement. I definitely tune in a lot. Like seeing new independent artists and everything doing their thing. So,
Man,
I really mess with the movement. I like it a lot.
All right, so we're gonna play Miles Gaines' song. It's called "The Kid Is Here." Stay tuned.
Straight out of Los Angeles, the Fresh Prince didn't come in this game so I could get a necklace. Worked hard, then I got a couple looks. This year, 2 labels try to put me on the books. I'm trying to do something different, mapping out my vision and carry on my tradition. I feel sorry for the ones that never listen. Now we taking over, me, Z, and Amanda Mizza. D-Sharp, Nick Porter, did a Joe Jameson, nobody worked harder. Cleo Thomas chasing dreams, slow on the next up. Zane Pac-Man, Soko, I ain't missed you. To everyone else, man, I'm sorry if I missed you. My circle's getting smaller, they saying that I switched up. We taking over like Hova, you should know that the show is over. We here now. The kid is here, and the show is over. Me and my fam, we here, and we taking it over. The kid is here, and the show is over. Me and the fam, we here, and we taking it over. Yeah, what? 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 Shout out to that man, Disco Brian. He handed me a CD back in 2005. Spin City Volume 1, man, that shit was live. After that, rapping was the only thing on my mind. I ain't really worried about the money, diamonds, or pearls. I just wanna buy some toys for the boys and girls and put a smile on the face of the rest of the world. Put a smile on the rest of the world, like. I'm past caring about assumptions. In the stool every night won't catch me at a function. I was always alone, that's why I feel for them group homes. Now I got new people saying that they knew all along. I guess that's how life works. As soon as you up, your whole fam diverse. I mean, I know I'm gonna make it all alone. I just hope the true fam knows I'm bringing it home.
Whoa. Before we yeah, so we're back in the hip hop show. So we're gonna play another song. It's by
You turn that one up or turn it down?
Oh yeah, so let me ask y'all a question. What do you think about Miles' Games track? Anybody want to respond?
I mean, I'm turning it up.
Yeah, I'll turn that up. I mean, he definitely has a story, has a meaning behind it.
Right.
I'll turn that up.
Desi Des?
I like it. It got that old school, like, I don't know, New York
hip-hop.
feel, hip hop
Exactly.
to it. I'm feeling it.
This is the reason why I play underground good music that's never been played on the radio. So even though I got the squad with me, but I'm just saying.
Squad.
But Sean, I know you gotta leave and all that, but tell him what you think about the song real quick.
That song, I feel as if I need to spend some more time with it to really fall in love with it. But from what I heard, I ride to it for right now. But I would love to spend some more time with it to give you my 1 through 10, pump it or dump it. I'll pump it.
Turn it up.
So we got another song by my boy Young Gutter TM. Me and him, we go way back since like middle school. So it's called, I'm not gonna say the N word, but it's like that brother, you know what I'm saying? He's that brother. So
I'm
stay
that
tuned.
brother.
Drink in my hand, face down, ass up, pussy popping on the handstand. Feeling like the man. Couple bands in my hand, I should do it for the grand. I'm that nigga, bitch. I'm that nigga, bitch. I'm that nigga. Cavassier, Arabian, and Belvedere. Bustin' stuffing money in her underwear. Campaign, stay in your lane, stuff crushing my blunt, double cupping my drink. Can't compare me to your nigga. Say she won't and she don't, depending upon the liquor. Thou should never kiss her. I get my issue, then I dismiss her. My ex-bitch still tripping, still bitching and politicking. Fucking, I'm still addicted to watching these bitches stripping. Middle finger up, yelling fuck, how you feeling? Gon' fuck it up. Then she choose up, bet she choose up and fuck with us. We got options, straight like that. Turn to the max, find me in the bag. Drink in my hand, face down, ass up, pussy popping on the handstand. Feeling like the man. Couple bands in my hand, I should do it for the grand. I'm that nigga, bitch. I'm that nigga, bitch. I'm that nigga. Look, touching her body, I'm feeling this liquor. Pardon my manners, excuse my fingers. Maybe it's the alcohol. You came here to turn up after all. And don't be acting all nonchalant, knowing that you with the program. She shot the bro down, but now she going up now. Nigga, I told you, we got options. Bottle full of liquor, ass on the parlin' on my zipper. And if she stripping, I'm a tipper. Touching on her body while the lights flicker. She already drunk, she a light sipper. Evian and Patron, all type of liquor. Now I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga, bitch. I'm that nigga. Middle finger up, yelling fuck, how you feeling? Two-stepping, drink sipping, name a nigga fucking with me. Drink in my hand, face down, ass up, pussy popping on the handstand. Feeling like the man. Couple bands in my hand, I should do it for the grand. I'm that nigga, bitch. I'm that nigga, bitch. I'm that nigga.
All right. We're back in the hip hop show. All right, see you later, Rachar.
Take care, brother.
Rachar and Sean August had to leave in the building because they had to take care of some stuff. But yeah, we still got me and Dhane from half of the, like two-fourths of the squad. You know what I'm saying?
In the building.
In this building, and we still got the guests. Stay Ready Radio.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying?
We troopers.
Wait, tell them the slogan again.
If you stay ready,
you will never have to get ready.
There you go.
Y'all didn't know I was going to catch that, did you?
No, I was looking at you like, Jesus.
It's all good,
We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together.
He was there in spirit.
Yes.
Yeah, so what you guys think about my boy Young Gutter TM?
He's hot. I like him.
Me personally, I've heard all that before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people already saying that. You know, ass up and popping bottles and it's a lot of that going on already. I mean, so I'm just trying to I'm just keeping it 100.
what's going to set you apart? It's the thing. What's going to set you apart from every artist out there?
I would like. I'm sure. I mean, as far as the delivery, yes, he's got delivery.
Yeah,
he's on point. I just feel that I would love to hear more something else what he got. You know, other than what I've always been hearing. You know what I mean? Because that's already been said.
Right.
So I'm just trying to. I want some originality.
There you go.
You know?
Pretty much. Yeah. That's what I was about to talk to Young Gunna about, because me and him, we always been like writing lyrics and stuff, but this guy is always about party and clubs, and I'm always about underground, talking about stuff that nobody talks about.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have a lot of words and a lot of things that people said. It's just how you deliver it. If you're delivering it just like I've heard it already with somebody else delivering it, it's like, okay, that's already been said. That's like if you're coming in and you're trying to imitate Drake, it's already a Drake out there. So you really your career is gonna be stagnated. So you definitely just gotta separate yourself. And I understand that's a lot of you gotta keep music for the streets. That's cool. And I'm not knocking that. But as far as to be able to have longevity, you definitely have to start thinking out the box.
Yeah. All right, Dane?
I mean, I'm definitely turning that one up, but nevertheless, I'm with Big Mike and Desi on the need of something else needing to be said. We've heard that story before, but...
Exactly. But I mean, the delivery is hot.
The delivery is hot. It's there. It's
track
just,
is hot, no doubt.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
We don't want to hear it like I just turn on the radio and sounds just like him. We don't want to hear that. We want to see what sets you apart. Why did Iggy blow up? Why did all these different cats blow up? Because they're different. They're setting a different type of standard out there.
Right. I'll put my input on it too, but it's not even though it's not my style, the music, I like his delivery too, but at the same time, I feel like that song, like the lyrics that he wrote, isn't him. Like, I know he's more better than that. So, I mean, I know he got better songs than that, but he just wanted to show off for the club,
I mean, it's definitely a club. It's definitely a club knocker.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. People will rock to it. They will rock. But I'm just speaking on just the
longevity.
The longevity of his career.
Yeah, it's the longevity.
Right. It's like one of the things someone told me, do you see yourself performing that song 10 years from now?
Exactly. Or do you see somebody, saying, or walking around singing it when they old?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when they come on, so that's another thing you have to think about as well.
Right. Okay, so we're going to go into another song. It's called Slow Down by Jamal Christopher. Shout out to him for submitting that music to us, for the hip hop show.
It's dope.
So, stay tuned.
Yeah. Still ain't the man on my side of town. If you ain't dime, they ain't checking for you. Red Force with a black hoodie, that's checkers for you. Graduation is imminent. Just yesterday I was checking in, now I'm checking out. Scared of this life thing I ain't figured out. Bianca house and I'm taking shots. We all toast to senior year. A living room with 10 others, we all got the same fizz. My degree didn't get a job, then work till you can't work no more. It's all good about my life, I think I just need some more. My own accord, I'm a G with it. Play my songs, you'll see with it. That should be with my name up like I G4 or Ream Riches. No one on my team switching. Win it or lose it with all the homies from Dorsey. Do it better than all of the ones before me. Crushes on Courtney, spill it out as Jet record me with visions of getting paid to tell these stories. Instead of telling the story, I ain't make it when I'm like 40. And most of my life is gone before I know it, yeah. Yeah. Slow down, yeah. Please just slow down, yeah. And I don't wanna end my life without reaching dreams. Don't wanna find love if you ain't meant for me. Please just slow down, yeah. Please just slow down, yeah. Cause all I got is you. So what I got to lose is everything, cause you my everything. Yeah. Things changed since my granny died. Grandma on my daddy's side, when she was alive, man, we ain't had no conflicts, not one time. Aunties, fighters, we reuniting. We stayed there for like 2 nights. Such a shame, this new vibe I start to get from my granny place. I remember heading up north for the winter, Sacramento or Tahoe in December. For Christmas, my apartment in Merced is where I do this reflecting. Like, when did my fam head in the wrong direction? I'm knowing every family falling well short of perfection. It's just when I was younger, I was hoping to learn this lesson. And meanwhile, I'm trying to get my head right for the semester. It's real now. To fall asleep, I need pills now. It's all or nothing with this rapping I'm blasting. Falls harder, I be trapping where the satisfaction come from the action. The bagging dimes like magic. Thoughts race as I'm on this mattress and nothing matters. Really, man, nothing matters. Please, slow down, yeah. Please just slow down, yeah. And I don't wanna end my life without reaching dreams. Don't wanna find love if you ain't meant for me. Please just slow down, yeah. Please just slow down, yeah. Cause all I got is you. So what I got to lose is everything, cause you my everything, yeah.
And we're back on the Hip Hop Show, hosted by me and Dhane Diesil, 2/4 of the Hip Hop Squad, you know what I mean? Dane?
What up, man? I'm turning that one up, bro.
Yeah, I'll definitely turn that up.
I'm feeling Mr. Jamal Christopher.
Got a story as well, and it's that true. It's like that true hip hop.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
There was substance there.
Shouts out.
And it's like a lot of the hip hop is not so watered down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So watered down today, and they calling it hip hop, and it's not hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're calling hip hop rap, and that's not true.
Exactly.
You know,
Ooh, let 'em know.
Hip hop is real. You know, and a lot of people don't even know where it started from. When African played drums and communicated, that was communication.
Exactly.
You know? So a lot of people don't understand how it even evolved, and they just start putting words to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, hip hop is so strong, and that it's in every commercial.
Exactly.
No matter how you look at it, it's in every commercial.
If we look at TV 20 years ago,
we relate to that.
Exactly. Everything is hip hop
and
now.
everything about one thing about TV is you have to keep people keep the remote out of their hand once they get on your channel. And how do you do that? You stay relevant. And that's with a lot of the hip hop. A lot of their kids are listening to hip hop, so they're like, keep it on this channel. You know, play more commercials with hip hop in it somehow, some way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how many of you guys? I mean, you know the what is the honey bee? He rapping now. You know what I mean? The commercial, the cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Everybody rapping.
You know what I mean?
Everybody got a nice beat knocking.
Exactly.
Boom, boom,
That got
clap. It's no more orchestrated strings and
Definitely.
it's all hip hop. Like you said, I just took
Hip-hop.
notice to that. Like everything's hip hop, TV.
And speaking of hip hop, we do something once a month it's a place off Sunset. It's called Club Vinyl, and it's like over 6 or 7 DJs that come in and they switch out like every half an hour.
Nice.
They switch out like last night we had or the other night we had DJ D-Rec from Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had DJ EQ out there.
Oh,
we had
EQ.
DJ Jay Turner, which is, you know, he did a lot of the DJing for
Let it come.
You gotta come. We keep it going. Also DJ Evil Lee, which is Ice-T's DJ.
Okay.
You know, we had DJ Ricky Waters, KGLH DJ.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So these are all the DJs.
Did you say DJ Evil E?
DJ Evil Lee.
I know Hanji.
Okay, you know
His brother.
Hen G. That's right.
Yeah.
That's his brother. He's the one that me and him partnered up, and we all do it together.
With Hanji.
Yeah. What's your uncle's name?
I can't really say that on air. But
Okay, you can't say it on air. That's fine.
So yeah, we'll talk about that.
He must be an Obama.
Yeah.
No.
Well, on that note, I guess we lost the caller. We did have a caller.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you gotta get him. Caller, call back in.
Sorry.
Here we go.
Okay, we blinking.
Caller, you on the air with the Hip Hop Show with the Hip Hop Squad with me and Dane, the 2/4 of the clique, and then we have Stay Ready Radio. So, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Razan.
Hey, Rayson.
Hey, I'm just calling in to support. And girl, Desi, I just want to say I love your hair.
Thank you, boo. Thank you.
Thank you. I just got this done.
You
girl.
know.
Ain't nothing new. I just got it.
Fresh
I'm
too.
gonna put a part in there next week. Put a part in.
Oh my goodness, I can't. But no, I just wanted to call and support. And yeah, I just got out of a studio session with Jazz. Also another artist.
Jazz. Shout outs to Jazz and that killer performance on Saturday, yo.
Definitely, she was really great. In fact, it's her
What y'all calling
birthday
in for?
today,
Y'all
so I
supposed
want
to be
to wish her
working.
happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Wait. Y'all got to understand. She was like 16 and a quarter last week, okay? Now she's 17. So shout outs to Jazz. Happy birthday, boo. Y'all have fun. Make some records. Kill it.
From the Hip Hop Show.
From the Hip Hop Show.
You already know.
With
The only hip hop show.
The only.
Only hip hop.
Gotta put that in there.
Definitely. Shout out to you guys, and shout out to, of course, Mike and Desi. I'm so excited to hear what you guys have going on at the Stay Ready Radio Show tomorrow. So I'm excited about that. But, yeah.
Yes, tomorrow we got the curly fries on. We got the curly fries.
I know. It's gonna be a
Curly
great
fries,
show.
and we have Stefan. It's going down tomorrow.
It's going down.
And we got Wayne. We got Wayne Wayne.
Oh, oh, there you go. Straight jokes.
The Wayne straight jokes. He gonna be in here doing his thing. And we got who else we got? We got Pump It or Dump It.
We got Pump It or Dump It.
Stacks, Stacks from the Bay Area.
I got some straight. Yeah, you just say you got the straight jokes.
Yeah, we got straight jokes too. So it's going down. It's going down.
Tune
We're
in,
going to have a
ladies and
really
gentlemen.
fun, full show tomorrow for you guys.
That's what's up. You know, you guys continue to inspire me, so thank you guys so much.
No problem.
Please,
Thank you.
Thank you, boo. Listening, please check me out at Razan Music, RAZON Music, everything, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, is at Razan Music. So thank you guys again, and you are all amazing.
Thank you, Rayson. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Hope we can hear you soon.
Yeah, you got. You know what? You guys have to have them on your
Submit
show.
that.
Have both of them. Her
Matter
and
of
Jazz on
fact,
your show.
Do me a favor.
Definitely.
Go ahead and email the show. It's are you ready? You got pen and paper ready?
You got to text that to her. She's there right now. They're in the studio, right?
She sound like a millennial.
They grustling right now, yo.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably hit you up on Instagram and we'll tell you.
Just hit us up.
Just hit us up.
Only Hip Hop Show.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Looking
You
forward
can follow
to it.
me, Laron Pierce, LaronPierce, and you can follow Dhane Diesil.
All right, cool. I got you.
For sure.
All right.
Hit
Thank
us
you for
up.
calling in for the Hip Hop Show, supporting the Stay Ready Radio co-host. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You already know.
Thank you, boo.
All right. Thank you for calling. You guys you have a good night.
Thank you. You guys have a good night. Bye-bye.
Wow. That's amazing. So we're probably going to hook that up next week. Probably play her song next week.
Let's do it.
On the Hip Hop Squad.
All day, every day. ADAD. Hashtag ADED. All day, every day.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check out that Stay Ready Radio tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
I checked out the curly fries. You know, those look some pretty interesting ladies.
Not to be funny or anything. What in the hell is a curly fry?
Oh man, curly fries. Actually, you can get them at Jack in the Box if you get a number 2.
Yeah, you can supersize for $1.50.
You get it. No, I'm playing. Actually, it's a group that was put together. They're 2 sisters. Actually, it's 3 sisters, and they got a brother, but it's 2 sisters that are put together. It's Danny and Charlie, and they're actually dancers, and they've danced with Megan Trainor. They were Megan Trainor's dancers. So they've been on tours and all. They've danced for everybody, and they choreographed that. All about that bass,
Yeah,
You
they
already
can.
know.
I mean, when I'm telling you, they can dance. They can dance.
So they're going to be on tomorrow, and plus and then their hair is curly, so that's where they got the curly fries.
Curly fries.
Well, have them tell them about the hip hop show.
Are we gonna tell them? We gonna tell them?
Oh,
about
wait a
that.
minute.
You can also go to Stay Ready Radio.
There you go. StayReadyRadio.com.
And you can check out their music video.
And also, I mean, special shout out to
Did
my
our
girl that's in the
research.
house right now, Tina Marie. She's also
Tina Marie,
West.
rapper.
She's a female West Coast. hip hop artist. Yes, she's another one.
Shout out to Tina Marie.
All right, check this out, people. If you guys were artists that were booked on my show, not only you can be a guest on my show, well, I can't say my show because it's not only me, but we got the hip hop squad. So me and the squad, if you wanna be a guest on the show with the hip hop squad, you can also book Stay Ready Radio, get booked by Stay Ready Radio to be part on their show as well. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So,
If you stay ready,
you would never have to get ready.
See, he took it out. He took it. He let you.
I think he was waiting for it.
But see, I studied their show too long. I sat in the show
he sits
twice.
in on the shows. That's what it is.
That's support. That's love, though. That's love,
Right.
and that's what we got to do. We got to just put, networking.
You know what? Kind of piggybacking on that tip right there. Can you guys just talk about the importance of the associates of the industry? Talking and collaborating.
Right.
That
is so key. I mean, again, it's a network. Everything is a network. You have to have some type of a network and some type of
you gotta stay connected.
You got it. Yeah, again, you do have to stay connected in this industry, and it all starts with your personality and who you are.
Right.
If you can go in and if you shy. It's the same thing like, you go in somebody's house. A closed mouth ain't gonna get fed.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you definitely have to get out there and be noticed and have other people, acknowledging you and creating relationships. Because communication creates relationships.
Exactly.
No matter what. So you definitely got to communicate with anybody out there. So, I mean, that's the importance of the industry, or we're all in the people business.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, no matter how we look at it, we are in the people business. So if the way you treat people, you expect to be treated how you treat others.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's how important it is.
Yeah, I personally, just to piggyback on that too. I mean, you want to collab, you want to feature in a lot of stuff. I mean, how did 2 Chainz? You didn't see 2 Chainz on one song. 2 Chainz, you turn on the radio, you've seen him featured on every song. Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, everybody has done features with everybody. You got to get yourself out there. It's not a I thing. It's like I said, it's a we thing. So get yourself out there.
French, we.
We.
It's like a service mindset.
Yep, that's right.
That was the reason why I got the squad together.
That's
of
right.
last week on Paying and Praying episode 5. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's good.
In the building.
You gotta share the same dream, and that's what it's about, sharing the dream.
Yeah.
So we got more music, man, or where we at with it?
What do you mean?
We got a couple more tracks, or do we go through all of our turn up, turn it down?
You really want to do that right now, Dane? I think it's kind of too late for that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, bro, we don't have to, but it is what it is. We already did a few.
Let's just save that for next week, shall we?
Let's do it. Save it for next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope me and the hip hop squad be a guest on your show.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta make sure we got enough Monster headphones too. Shout out to Monster and Blotto Footwear. You already know. Go There Magazine.
Speaking of Blotto, how did you get partnered up with them? Like,
well, again, communication creates relationships. And it's
just that simple.
They had the same vision. They had the same vision as I had of giving back to a lot of the youth and teaching the youth to be entrepreneurs. So, I mean, we share that vision. So with that, they had a product that a lot of the youth were inspired by, and they started when it was the jerkin movement, So that was big for a lot of the kids back then. You know what I mean? So the shoes, they caught on from there, and it kind of fizzled out a little bit, but I came into play, and we building it back up, and it's and that's the partnership that we have going on.
Right.
It's not about exchanging dollars; it's about exchanging services with each other to make it. That's right, to make it so that it's a successful company. And as far as Monster is relationships. Started with by communicating, knowing one of the reps for years, and she happened to pretty much become the West Coast rep, which she brought me aboard, and I was always in the streets really pushing with these kids, and that's how that happened. And with the Go There magazine, that's my nephew, so I helped him get his magazine started as he helped me get my company started. We both partnered up and did that,
Brand X.
Brand X, and then those are relationships. You know, they worked with Justin Bieber. They worked with everybody.
Mucho.
Eric Bellinger, Mucho Dinero. They have the Jasmine Sisters. I mean, you know, so
nice little repertoire over there.
Yeah, they definitely have a great networking thing going on over there.
Man,
you know, and
I love their shoes. I wanted to go get
all
some,
you have
man.
to do is log on to Volato Footwear and .com and check out the shoes, and you know, you guys go ahead and pick one. Whoever picks it, you guys call into the Only Hip Hop Show, and you guys let them know. I'll give you guys 10% off.
There you go.
Oh, that is dope right
10% off.
So you guys make sure. From now on, you guys call into. You know, it doesn't have to be tonight. It can be on any show. You'll get 10% off on Volato Footwear if they want to give it to you. And all LeBron has to do is just come to me. He knows it's all good.
We're going to set something up with that one.
Man.
Most definitely.
Man, I need to get like 15 of them.
Got you, man.
I need some shoes for days, man. Especially them boots, man. I love them boots. Man.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff and a lot of good. It's quality. It's quality, you know. And they don't. It's not only product that they're dealing with, you know, because we're putting together. They brought me in. We're putting together tours right now that they're sponsoring, you know, overseas in Asia.
Nice. So
we're gonna be taking artists over there, giving them that experience, you know, along with they're always I put them in the BET experience with me as well, you know what I mean? So it's a family unit.
Speaking of BET experience, were you the one that created that?
No, I was not the one that created that. I was part of enhancing it, making it what it is today. It was created by a group of people that it was always like it's kind of like the source or the essence, you know, that they have. It's like a 3-day thing that they have out there. So one thing about, they said we need to do something to create, because everybody's in town just for the awards that Sunday. So what can we do to create something for that Friday and Saturday?
There it is.
So came up with the BET. So it came with the experience of BET. Now, what happened is that a partner of mine, which I call him, you know, he's the one that, you know, a lot of people have a way of getting on in this industry. His name is Pat Charles. He's the one that got me on in the industry. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He saw the vision. He saw what I was capable of doing, which he started trusting me, which that's how I became that West Coast talent scout.
There it is.
And we had a company called Blaze the Stage, and we went all around the world with that. You know what I mean? So with that, it became a relationship. And that relationship, it got me to produce. And one thing I did do is I produced my own show, my first show at BET last year, which was called The Lyrics Lounge. What? And so it's all hip hop artists, you know, and we're gonna be doing it again this year, so it's called The Lyrics Lounge.
Man, I'm trying to get a part of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be. I mean, again, we already started the conversation.
There it is.
So we creating relationships, right?
Fundamentals, right there.
What is it? You gotta plant a mustard seed.
There it is.
Open your mouth.
There it is.
Gotta talk to people.
Closed mouths don't get feed.
As Big Rob said, we in the people business.
That's right. We are definitely in the people business. So so I mean, with that being said, I mean, we appreciate you having us on.
Man, we appreciate
these
you guys coming through.
These 2 hours went pretty fast, man.
Very fast.
Yeah.
Man.
Our show is only an hour.
Right.
We had to like cram everything in, but it's all good because it's a start. You used to crawl before you walk.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
We gonna work on it though. We gonna make it a real well-oiled machine. But you know, we just working out the kinks.
That's
right
it.
now.
That's it. That's how you do it. It's
taking action.
Know, at least you started. It. You know.
Nothing starts off perfect. Yeah. You gotta go through a couple of
trial
things.
Trial and error.
Right.
There it is.
Yeah. So that's what it is. So I mean, it's a lot of different platforms for a lot of different people, you know, especially like tonight they got the mic. It's kind of like an open mic, but it's like a pre-booked open mic.
Right.
And it's over in Sherman Oaks. That's a big thing too. I mean, it's usually all industry people out there, so it's all kind of things that you can do.
So you got to put the controller down. No more NBA 2K for a few
But you know what's
hours.
crazy? You brought that up. I'm going to be doing a NBA 2K and a Madden
tournament
in Hollywood.
Nice.
So it's like it's like 6 TVs.
Where the
6
gamers at?
TVs. It's gonna be for the gamers.
Yeah, I think we know a couple of cats who would definitely be
Yeah, so I'm
interested
gonna
in
have
something
and I'm
like
gonna put it
that.
together. I'm gonna put it together. It's gonna be this summer. I'm gonna put it together.
Yeah, keep
and
us
it'll be
tuned
like
in.
It'll be like $5,000 prize.
Okay, yeah,
You know what I
definitely
mean?
keep
So
us tuned.
it's gonna be big. It's gonna be
definitely
big.
pump that on the show. That's definitely
Exactly.
something
So it's
that
gonna be-
the audience wants.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot for a lot of the people that and we want to do. There's another game they always play that Army game. What is it?
Oh, Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. We're gonna do that too. We're gonna do that one too.
Stay ready.
Tell me this? Do they play more with Xbox or PlayStation?
I believe it's just one of those kind of pick your poison type situations.
Yeah.
You got your loyal Xboxers and you got your loyal PlayStationers.
Okay.
But all in all, the game is the same.
Yeah, exactly. But I was just because I want to make sure that I go after the right sponsor.
I mean, in that case,
in that case, so because I want to have maybe the Xbox or PlayStation sponsor it, and they'll give us the units, and you know me,
what?
man. This is what I do.
This is a business,
when I think about that, it probably would be Xbox only because
Everybody
Xbox
keeps saying
has
that. I was waiting to hear that because everybody
Xbox
keeps saying
has,
that.
I think, the where you can the Xbox Live, so where you can talk and stuff. And
Okay.
I believe Sony, I believe PlayStation has a version of that, but it
They have a
pays
camera.
to be first.
It's a camera, yeah.
It pays to be first. So Xbox was one of the first to come out with the live.
Okay, so we won't be
everyone's on
doing
that.
live. We doing head to head right there.
But nevertheless, Xbox would probably be the
So
one.
so what I'll do is I'll get a hold of Xbox and
Microsoft. Expect that call.
Microsoft.
Yeah, most definitely. Get ready for it because it's not going to be a call. It's going to be a deck, and they'll show you what you get for the sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
All right, so I guess we're gonna get up out of here.
That's what it is. We appreciate everybody for tuning in and calling in.
Ready,
You already know.
in.
All right,
only
so
hip-hop show. You
before
already know.
we
Let's go.
leave, we're gonna have Stay Ready Radio give out their info,
Oh, it's
social
very
media
easy.
site. So start with Desi Des.
It's just one thing, one name. StayReadyRadio.com.
That's it.
That's
you
it.
find everything.
Everything.
StayReadyRadio.com. You'll find everything. You'll find all our social networks, our personal social networks, and all that. Just go to StayReadyRadio.com. Drive that traffic there. And you're probably on there now because you're watching this show. That's what it is.
There it is.
And yeah, so Dan, you want to take it away?
I mean, for me, go ahead and find me at plainsandpalmtrees.com. Giving artists a runway to take off. I'm all about you. Definitely would love to hear some of that luxury sound that's out there. I definitely found some dope artists today. But yeah, that's where you can find me. Hit me up at. I'm always looking for some good talent, some good music. So yeah, get at me.
Yeah, you can find the Hip Hop Squad on Instagram, the only hip hop show. So you see all the pictures been tagged. When they say the hip hop squad,
And he goes
that
hard.
means me
He goes hard.
as Laron Pierce, Dhane Diesil, Mr. Plain and Palm Trees over
Plains
there.
and palm trees. See you in the
And then you got
clouds.
Rachar _90302 and Sean Auguste. So, and before we get up out of here, I want Tina Marie to go ahead and shout out on the camera.
Come here, Tina.
Tina.
Go, Tina.
They want to leave her hanging.
Let them know.
Right here. You can look right here.
How you doing? T Marie, that chick T Marie, everything, Instagram, Twitter, all of that, SoundCloud, everything possible.
You know that's Tina Marie daughter now. No, I'm playing.
Nobody catch
Don't put me
that.
out there.
Well, I appreciate everybody who tuned in and called in for the show. I want to appreciate Miles Gaines for calling in for his single to come out. He was supposed to be a guest on the show, but he's going to be on the guest next month. So I wanted to apologize to people that Savon Levy wasn't going to make it today because I know a friend that was bringing her. Her name is Vanessa. We're gonna talk about it, but her grandfather passed away, so it's just send my condolences to the behalf on the hip hop show and Stay Ready Radio and the hip hop squad. So rest in peace, grandfather. And I wish their family the best. For the situation and everything. Send our condolences and on that note, I was supposed to play Savon Levy's track, but we're gonna play it next show. So. All right, so this is Laron Pierce, one half of the Hip Hop Squad, And then we got Dhane Diesil at the
Dhane
Hip Hop
Diesil in the
Squad.
building.
And
At
we
Plains
got
and Palm
the guest
Trees.
of the Stay Ready Radio co-host, Desi, BMikeRob. Thank you for coming in to the show. So you guys go ahead and make sure you tune in to Stay Ready Radio,
Stay Ready Radio tomorrow,
Wednesday
you already know.
at 8:30 to 9:30.
It's going down.
Stay Ready Radio.
Bow.
Tune in.
When you stay ready,
You never have to get
Hey, what's that
There
number they
you
can
go.
call in, LP? What's that number they can call
They
in
can
to
call
talk
in
to
the same
Big Rob
number.
and Desi D?
Oh, you
they
already
can
know.
call in the same number that we've been calling, that y'all been
Area
calling
code
in for this show.
323.
965-1600.
Same number,
1600.
same number, same channel, same everything. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll be back with Super Cali Everything, episode 7. That's a problem. Stay tuned. You guys have a good night.
Baby, it's over. Of course you don't know this, but I can't take this no more. I'd rather wake up alone than sleep by your side just for one night. It's that real.
I gotta get the fuck up out of here, bruh. The next thing smoking, floating, and soaking. I'm on it, though. You figure smell me? I don't know. I ain't doing shit but put my J's in the bag. I cried on my way to NYC, smiled on my way to Miami. That's real. Smoking out the Casablanca, order me my Manhattan. And I'm so thirsty for weed, I could've died in that brick mansion. But my man in that Adidas who gave me an extra baggie. Flew to Detroit with my big daddy. Took over the burbs, went to 8 Mile, reciting the words. I went to Vegas right after my homie baby shower. I hit the table cause my brother Tess say life's a gamble. They tryna call me crazy, but my phone's on airplane mode. V's out, pay the dub for the salad. Watching he got game, white bitches fucking Ray Allen. I could get used to this life, cause I knew for a fact that I got used for that flight. Cause we got home and you got back to what you used to. Now I'm back to how I used to. I'm back, baby, I'm back. Baby, I'm back. Alright, baby, I'm back. Here we go, where we go, I don't know nobody. I'm back. Here we go, where we go.